Hey guys, we're back. So before I forget, please do subscribe to our channel on YouTube and like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Yes, I got the hang of it. Finally.
Finally, it's okay. We're only like 30 something episodes deep.
Yeah.
No one's
it's been a
counting
minute.
except for us.
All right.
We still get nervous every once in a while.
Of course. It happens often. Mm-hmm.
But now that we have our intro to our socials, we do have one more announcement before we get into today's crew.
Two, actually.
Well, one more from me, one more from you.
There you go.
Right? So we have, let me rephrase, a couple.
There you go.
Reminder announcements.
Yes.
So don't forget, if you haven't already, buy your tickets to Kevin Woo's concert. So Kevin Woo of You Kiss fame is coming to Texas for a live performance that is in Arlington, Texas through Texas Live at the Arlington Backyard.
Yes.
In Arlington, Texas, obviously. As I said, doors do open at 6 p.m. It is on August 6th, so you still have time to get tickets if you haven't already. So go buy your tickets. We'll be there.
Oh, yeah.
We got tons of friends coming, so let's get a packed and full house for Kevin.
Yes. Join us, please.
Yes. That sounded like, join us. We have cookies. Come to the dark side. I'll bake cookies if anyone wants them.
She said it.
I like to bake cookies.
She said it.
Should I bake cookies?
You said it.
Should I do a cookie giveaway in addition to...
The actual giveaway we're hosting now.
Well, I'll be hosting a Patmmer cookie giveaway.
Yes. So if you saw last week, we did our Kevin Woo special.
Yes.
And we're still taking in entries for the giveaway that we're having. As we mentioned, he's coming here to Dallas or Arlington technically, and that's why we're doing a giveaway. So do comment on that episode. Yes. Anything you can say here. You can give us a whole story of how you became his fan or anything. Just comment anything and make sure to take into consideration that even if you comment multiple comments, only one will be counted. But please do comment on that.
Yes. And remember, it has to be on our Kevin episode.
Yes.
So the Kevin special episode has to be on there. To enter the giveaway. If you guys want to just leave us cool comments, just leave us a comment.
Yes.
We do like hearing from you guys. Suggestions of who we should react to next.
Yes.
Or it's really helpful. Like we always put our disclaimer that we don't know how to
we
pronounce
suck at
names
it
very well. So sometimes y'all are really helpful and you tell us like, oh, this is how you say so-and-so's name, or this is how you say their entertainment company, or this is how you say this and that. That's always really helpful. So we do appreciate that.
We do. So, Summer, who are we talking about this week?
So we finally get to talk about the group now that we got all of our fun announcements over with. We are talking about a girl group.
Yes.
We're going to talk about CLC.
Woo! Woo!
So I don't know a ton about CLC. Do you?
Not too much. All I know is that
songs.
Yes, all I know is that our friend Kevin likes them.
Yes, not Kevin Woo Kevin, but the friend Kevin. We mentioned him multiple times. That guy.
Yeah, have you probably seen him? Have you seen our episodes? He's been in
anytime we talk about Korea.
Yeah, we went with him in 2018, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was like 3 years ago.
Oh my gosh, what?
We should go back.
We should go back.
Oh, we could totally like film so our viewers can see. We should do like a K-pop episode in the home of K-pop. Wouldn't that
sounds
be
like
something?
a great idea. It does. But another thing I associate them, which is one of their songs, is our friend Kevin going, black dress, black dress.
Because like we were in Korea with him in 2018.
Yeah.
Around the time that song came out. So we'd literally be like at a store and he'd just come up behind us and go, black dress.
Oh, Kevin, I hope you're watching our episodes because you've made it to a lot of our episodes.
When I think of CLC, I think of him going, black dress. So that's what we're saying our friend sounds like. Not
yeah. But let's get
we are
started.
going to talk about CLC.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get started. I had to look up quite a bit of information on them because I was not very familiar with them, other than like a couple songs, you know, like Black Dress that I've heard here and there. So CLC, they are under Cube Entertainment and they debuted in 2015. So March 19th of 2015. They currently have 6 members. They did have 7 members for a very long period of time, but one of them just left the group as of February of this year of 2021. They do have a fandom name. It's called Cheshire, and they do have some fan colors, some fandom colors. I believe those came about within the past year or two or so. So they have 3 colors actually. And I think these are their official names. Supernova, which is like a goldish color, rosebud cherry, which is kind of like a black cherry, like a darker cherry color, and then blue stone, which is kind of like a dark teal, in my opinion. So they have really pretty colors. So we can go ahead and talk a little bit about their pre-debut and their debut and their early years of formation. So originally, and I did not realize this, CLC started out as just a 5-member group. They actually were a 5-member lineup.
I didn't know that.
So this goes back to their pre-debut. So in 2014, the 5 original members that would make up CLC actually made an appearance as backup dancers, as well as getting publicity through street performances. And now some of these street performances were actually later shown on an online reality show that they had, which was called CLC Love Chemistry. So that happens in 2014, right before their debut. So as we said, early on in 2015 is when they make their debut. So like I said, they have 5 members originally, and that is when they released their first EP, which was called First Love. And this is in, like we said, early 2015. This is in March. So March 19th. The day previous, so March 18th, is when they had their debut showcase. And that was the first time that they made their debut appearance as CLC officially. And that they released their debut song to the public at that time. So we move into 2016. And that is when CLC releases a digital single. It was called 18. And it was about like teenage love. I thought it was cute. And it had kind of like a 1980s synth pop Motown type vibe to it, from what I've heard. This is what the internet tells me.
Ooh, I love that.
And this is with the original lineup. Also in 2016, so that was in April. In May, they released their second EP, and it was called Question. The lead single was called Curious, like, with the like in parentheses. So you're curious, like about what? The type of thing. 2016, they're actually very, very busy. So on our little presentation, I got like a whole slide and a half on 2016. They're very busy during 2016. So in 2016, CLC actually goes on their first overseas promotional tour. They go to Malaysia. And I thought that was really cool. And since they were going to Malaysia for this promotions, they actually released through Universal Music Malaysia a Asia special edition of their EP Question. And you know, I know some other groups have done that too, where they have like their album produced in Korea and then they have one that might be manufactured somewhere else as like an Asia version.
The first group that came to mind was 2PM.
So that's basically what they were doing. And this special version of the album, it included tracks from First Love and Question, as well as that digital single, 18. So they just kind of combined them all together. 2016 also saw release of their third EP, Refresh, with the lead single High Heels. This was also in 2016 when we see 2 additional members added to the group. So that's how we get to the 7-member lineup that most people are familiar with. So group debuted in 2015, but we're adding 2 members in 2016.
Okay.
So not too much out of their debut. So we add 2 members. One of the members that was added was on the Produce 101 show at the time.
Okay.
And there was a little bit of issue with that due to her being on the show, Produce 101. There were some contract restrictions, so she wasn't able to help promote the song High Heels, even though she was a member of the group.
Yeah.
She also wasn't able to appear in the original music video and whatnot that was released for that. So she had to wait until either she made it into the final group or until she was cut from the show to be able to really promote with the group. So eventually she is able to promote the song with the group, and they are able to include a short music video that has all 7 members in it. So this was again for High Heels, which was a part of their 3rd EP. So in 2016, we also see CLC make their Japanese debut. So the Japanese debut was with an EP called High Heels. So it was a Japanese version of High Heels. Also included the songs Pepe, First Love, High Heels. So these are all things that have been released in Korean. So doing them in Japanese as well. They also had a cover of I Should Be So Lucky included as well.
Okay.
We also see CLC release their first, their official Naver V app channel. So they're on the V app. They get their very first I don't know what you want to call it, they do like a live appearance or performance through the app.
Okay.
They do that. They launch that app that gets them going on there. They also released their 4th EP, which had the title track No Oh. And this is them getting to fully carry out promotions for an album as a 7-member group without any interruptions or whatnot. This is also followed up by a second Japanese EP called Charisma, and that actually debuts at number 9 on the Oricon Daily album chart. So that was the first time in Japan that they had debuted in the top 10 of the Oricon chart, which I think is pretty good because it was only their second Japanese EP. So it's not like they had really, they're very, very busy and they've been active in Japan, but I think for your second out of 2
that's
EPs,
pretty solid.
you're already starting to chart in the top 10. To me, I think that's hella impressive.
For sure.
So these girls are very busy from the beginning. Very, very, very big. Very, very, very busy. So moving into 2017 and 2018, this is when the group does get a little bit more, I think, what's the word I'm trying to think of? A little bit more notice.
Yes.
And fame. They start to gather a little bit more attention. So in 2017, they're already starting to hold solo fan meetings in Japan.
Oh, wow.
So they held their very first solo fan meeting in Japan at the Tower Records in Tokyo. And I'm like, oh, I want to go to Tower Records in Tokyo so bad.
Right.
Just take pictures, see all the CDs. Just, I want to go so bad. So they were able to do that. They also follow that up with their 5th Korean EP, Crystyle, I believe. Crystyle is how you pronounce it. And that kind of leads to a different image for the group. So they're kind of going for a more hip hop, charismatic style image.
Okay.
This is also where the lead single Hobgoblin comes from. I know that's a fairly well-known song by them.
That's a popular one, yes.
So that's where that song comes from.
Got it.
And I'm just like, oh, wow. I'm like, I've heard of that song. And I'm just like, only came out in 2017. And they debuted in 2015. That I didn't realize it came out so close to their debut. I didn't realize when I heard that song when it came out that I guess some people would still consider them to be rookies.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, oh, wow. That was kind of crazy to me when I was doing this research. So 2017 also sees their first fan meeting for their official fan club, Cheshire. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
And then the group leads this up with yet another EP. So it's their 6th Korean EP.
Wow.
I'm like, dang, you guys are so busy.
They are.
And it was called, help me if I pronounce this wrong, but Threesome, which I believe it's supposed to be a play on the words prism and free.
Okay.
So that's also kind of going with the concept and musical direction that they were trying to achieve for this EP. So I don't know a lot about CLC, but from what I gather from this research, it seems like every couple EPs or so, they really try to promote a different style, both, aesthetically and musically. So I think they sound like a very versatile group. So they're kind of, going with this EP. They're trying to kind of have, like a different style than what we had seen previously. From what I read, this album was inspired by some 1990s like Korean girl groups.
Okay.
And yeah, this is kind of more of like a R&B type what am I trying to say, type vibe. The lead single Where Are You is supposed to be like an R&B ballad.
Okay.
So very different from Hobgoblin, which we just saw earlier the very same year in the previous EP. So if we move on into 2018, like I said, these girls are just busy like around the calendar year. They're just always doing things. We move into 2018, we see a digital single release called To the Sky in February. And that was released in advance of their upcoming EP, which was their 7th extended play, their 7th EP, and that was Black Dress. The infamous Black Dress. That was in February of 2018. So that's why when we were in Korea in like May, it had just came out a couple months previous. So it was still very popular.
It's pretty fresh, yeah.
It was very, very fresh. So, what is crazy as I'm reading this next part is that CLC held their 3rd anniversary concert, which was with Black Dress in April 2018. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it was only their 3rd anniversary and they already had released their 7th EP. And they had done stuff in Japan, like OMG CLC. Do you want to add any more letters in?
I'm OMG CLC. WTF.
But yeah. So around that time, they're also having their 3rd anniversary and they have that concert, like I said, Black Dress for the 3rd anniversary. That's in April of 2018. They also hold a live show in Hong Kong in 2018. Also, for Black Dress. And in November of that same year, one of our members, I haven't really mentioned the members much by name. We have a whole bunch of facts to get into with the members, but one of the members, Elkie, if I'm saying her name correctly.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
if I understand what I read correctly, she was the first of the group to make her debut as a soloist.
If you really think about it, she did that in general, that's pretty fast for a group. But
like what, 3.5 years?
Yeah, I usually have noticed like there's a trend of like them taking longer, but that was prior to. That was prior to though. I feel like in recent times, a lot of groups do have a lot of members that release solos faster.
It's definitely a new trend, I think. But for like this time period, I feel like it was definitely like pretty late. Yeah. On like Cough Cough SM, just finally giving Dio a solo album. Really?
Granted, he was super busy with his acting, so
it's been almost a decade though.
I'll give it a break. Give him a break.
A decade though.
I mean, let him do his thing. Maybe he didn't want to.
That's true. Maybe he wanted to sleep.
Which is understandable.
Considering how busy his schedule is. But CLC, I hope these girls sleep because
it doesn't seem like it.
They're freaking busy. So in 2019, at the beginning of the year in January, they released their 8th Korean EP, number 1. And the title track for that actually debuted and charted pretty high on Billboard's World Album Chart.
You said Billboard well. Yay!
Finally. I struggle with that word pretty frequently.
You do.
But that charted pretty well. So that was exciting. And then they also win their first official music show win on the show.
So what was the name of this track?
I believe it was No.
Nice.
From the number 1. It's just like, so NO.1. Is what the album was called. And I believe it was just called No.
Okay.
So, yeah, that was in 2019. They also released a song called Me as a digital single. One of the members, Yeon, is that how you say her name? Yeon? She helped co-write that song.
Cool.
And later on that year, they released an additional digital single called Devil, and Yeon also helped contribute to the lyrics on that one.
So she's the one that
yes,
writes the music,
I think
I
so. Or
guess.
at least starting to contribute.
Get that going. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So in 2020, we start to see some more activity, some additional releases, and some more activity on some of the digital song charts internationally. So the singles Me and Devil that I just mentioned, they debuted at numbers 5 and 7 on the US World Digital Song Chart after their official releases. So Me was actually the second best-selling song of its debut week. The first best-selling song was actually a BTS song.
Of course.
It was Black Swan by BTS. So those came out around the same time. So Black Swan was 1 and Me was 2.
Nice.
So
That's
I was
actually
like,
super
that's
solid. Yeah.
pretty cool. And then later, so this is 2020, later in September, Cube go ahead and announce that CLC was going to make another comeback. They release a new logo, which has like the L, which is stylized that kind of looks like a 7.
Okay.
Do you see any of those? That was done intentional. To where the L kind of looks like a loopy 7 was supposed to
7 members.
reference the 7 members.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And so later in that year, the group ends up releasing the song Helicopter, which was once again co-written by member Yeon.
Of course.
Yeah. And then also in 2020, it was announced that CLC was going to host one of the shows on Dive Studios podcast program.
Nice.
So they have a show, Idol 42 podcast, and they have different groups help host it. So they had Very, Very, and I'm not sure how to pronounce this group's name. Is it 6? It's CIX. I don't know if you say CIX or if you say it like 6.
I don't know.
But that group, let us know in the comments how we say that.
Please.
Those two groups had helped host this program through Dive Studios. It was announced that CLC was also going to help do that with their upcoming season. Yes. Now we move into some of the stuff that's kind of sad in 2020 and 2021. It was towards the end of 2020 in December that member Elkie, she had sent some legal notices to Cube Entertainment requesting that she terminate the remainder of her contract. She felt that she had not had fairly been paid for her acting activities, and that Cube had already stopped giving like their support, their developmental support of the group. So she was requesting termination for the contract.
It's interesting to me.
Then does happen.
Yeah, that Cube especially, but how they always have tensions with people in their company. But it's kind of interesting that she was the first one to debut, right? I believe, but like soloist, is this who she was? Yeah, right. Yeah. And it's just interesting how to me she was like the only member to debut solo
at this point. I believe so. Yes.
And yet she's the one that requested termination. I wonder if there's a lot more than happened, like behind the scenes, probably.
Perhaps. I was gonna say Cheshire. If y'all know more,
yes, tell us.
Like if there's like more.
Cube has a pretty poor reputation. They really do, I think.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, boo. But stuff happens.
It does.
Oh, and Christmas too. So
yeah. This is when it was announced.
But she has to do what's best for her, and
she does.
And she's, I think, in a way, speaking up. You know, if they're not giving them support.
Like if it needs to be said, it needs to be said, of course. But obviously, anytime we have members leaving a group, it does suck for the fandom.
For sure. So
what happened there with the member Elkie? if I'm saying her name right, does
Yeah.
suck. Moving into 2021, that's when Cube Entertainment confirms that Elke is no longer with the group and that her contract with the company had been terminated. So that was in February of 2021. So at the time we were recording this, that was only a handful of months ago.
Yeah.
But it's okay. CLC still did have some activity in 2021. In March, 3 of the members released an OST song called Another Level for the web drama Be My Boyfriend. It was also announced in March by Cube Entertainment that the member Sorn would be making her official debut with an English digital single called Run.
Isn't you like one of the
international members?
Yeah, the foreign members. Yeah, I've heard of her. Yeah,
Thai, I think.
I believe
have to look.
so. Yeah.
But yes, so she can speak English. So she did release a digital single in English. Yes, and then I thought this was very interesting. I actually had to look this up. But Spot TV News reported in June, so not too long ago, that member Yujin, if I'm pronouncing her name right, would be participating in Mnet's upcoming girl group debut project program, Girls Planet 999 or 999, however you say that. So auditions for this program took place January through February of 2021. The show is supposed to premiere in August 2021. And the aim of it's like another one of those reality competition
like Produce
shows.
101 type of shows.
Like one of those.
Okay.
It's to get a 9-member girl group to debut, and it's going to be trainees and idols that are from China, Japan, and South Korea. So apparently, from what I read, and I was like, oh my gosh, apparently there were 13,000 applicants. So only 99, I believe, were selected for the start of the program.
That's insane.
And there's supposed to be an equal number coming from like the 3 participating countries. So like 33, 33, 33, 33, and so on. So apparently we do have a member.
So that's coming up in August. When you watch this, we pre-record. So we recorded in July. This might be out by then.
It potentially could be.
Might be out right now. So, wow.
But yeah, I think it said it would go on for like 12 weeks or something like that.
How do you feel about those type of shows?
I feel like a love-hate relationship for them.
Yeah, I feel like me personally, I feel like I'm kind of over them because they're just all the time popping up. I feel like originally,
at the beginning, I thought they were really cool.
Wow, like it's super new, super fresh, and just like the concept, it made sense marketing-wise, and it's just like, and now it's like, it just keeps happening. So,
and I'm like low-key salty that like the unit didn't help more because that was like a rebooting program.
Yeah,
like you couldn't really have. Well, you weren't really. The focus wasn't to have trainees on there. It was to have people that already debuted and had experience in the industry. And I was a little salty that show didn't take off more because I thought that was new and fresh and different.
I mean, especially with the past shows, the Produce like series,
with all the scandals and whatnot.
So, I mean, I'm excited like to what's gonna happen with all of this and the group that's gonna come out. It's probably gonna be popular and exciting. So. I'll listen to their music. Of course. We can definitely react to them. That'll be fun. But yeah, just the whole concept themselves. I think for me, I feel like it's just too much for me at this point. I'm like, I'm done. But I've never been the one to watch the shows, but I'm totally down to react to them and listen to them. So, but yeah, that's just my humble opinion.
So, yeah, I don't know.
But regardless, let's support her.
It'll be interesting. But regardless, we should definitely support the CLC member for sure. Do you want to go ahead and learn a little bit about our CLC members?
I'm down. Let's do it.
Okay. So I'm going to try to pronounce their names the best that I can.
Disclaimer. I know we should give ourselves time to look up how to say their names, but I just think it's more beautiful to butcher them.
To get like a not that we enjoy butchering them, but it's like a, what am I trying to say? It's like
it's just a genuine,
like an honest.
Yeah, it's like super organic because we're fucking it up. Oops, I cursed. Ding. But
we need to have a real jar.
We do need one.
Money in it.
But it's organic, and I love that you guys correct us.
Yes.
I love that you guys help us a lot. I love that you guys like give us insight and give us little tricks on how to say their names and stuff.
And how to remember who's who.
Yes. So
yes.
That's why we haven't like gone into the point to actually trying to know how to say their names. So, and if it gets on y'all's nerves, we're sorry, but at this point I feel like we're set in our ways.
To be disrespectful in any way. We're just dumb.
Sure, I'll take that.
So anyway, we're gonna start with our first member. Sungyeon.
Sure.
She is the leader, main dancer, lead vocal, sub rapper of the group. She is a 96 liner, so a few years younger than us. Apparently, she can play the guitar, which I think is super cool.
Yeah.
And she was apparently in B2B's Beep Beep video, which now I feel like I gotta go back and watch Beep Beep.
Really?
She's not the only one. A couple of them had appearances in some B2B videos, but now I'm like, I gotta go back now. I gotta go back after we react and like watch some B2B videos again. And I don't know if this is like a thing. Maybe someone in maybe a Cheshire, someone in the fandom can let me know, but it looks like they have representative fruits. I think, because I saw it pop up when I was doing my research.
If that's
awesome. A thing, then her fruit, it was apparently an orange.
Nice.
Which I thought was cool. And apparently she is our clumsy jokester member of the group as well. She likes to joke around. She helps keep the energy up in the group. And she can speak Japanese apparently too. And she is a Korean member. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. She is one of our Korean members.
Nice.
Yes. So moving on to our next member, Sung-hee. She's the main vocal of the group. She's a 1995 liner, so I didn't realize that a lot of them are actually pretty close to our age.
Wow, yeah.
And apparently she can also play guitar and the piano. And I'm like,
so
of
talented.
Course. And she acted in B2B's Second Confession music video.
I have to go back and look at all this.
I gotta go watch all these like B2B videos again. But I thought this was really cute. Apparently she was a huge fan of Newest, so much that she actually signed up for their official fan cafe. And I'm like, that's awesome. So cute.
She's one of us.
I feel like if we were in Korea and Korean, we probably would have signed up for a whole bunch of fan cafes by now.
Of course.
But apparently she's one of the cooks in the group. Okay. She likes to cook, and I feel her with this. She says she has a tendency of cooking too much.
Yeah.
Like she cooks too much of the dishes. And she says it's a habit that she ended up getting from her mother. And her representative fruit is a green apple. It's not a regular apple, but it's a green apple. Yes. So then we have our member Yujin, who I believe is who he said is going to participate in the elimination show.
We need to support her.
Woo. Yes. She is the lead dancer, sub-vocal, sub-rapper, visual, and center of the group. She's a 1996 liner, and she can play the harmonica, which I thought was super cool.
That's super interesting for sure.
And that she can also speak Japanese, so Korean and Japanese. And I don't know if these nicknames are current, but when I did my research, I found out that apparently some of her nicknames are Mouse, Rabbit, and Ginny.
That's adorable.
Which I thought were super adorable.
I know.
And apparently she too was in B2B's Beep Beep.
I have to go back and watch that.
And I'm like,
that video now.
I gotta go back and watch it now. And apparently I thought this was cute. She's known as being the fake magne of the group.
I mean, I can see that based on like her nicknames.
So I thought that was cute.
Like she's like the cute member.
And her representative fruit is a strawberry. Yeah. So I thought that was cute. So then we have Sorn.
Yes.
She is a lead vocal of the group. She's also a 96 liner as well. And she is from Thailand.
Yes.
She can apparently play the flute and the guitar, which is
just
super
teach us
cool.
How to play?
Apparently everyone can just speak and play everything. But so she speaks Thai, English, Korean, and Chinese.
Dang, girl.
I know. I'm like, holy crap. Not fair. And apparently she was the first winner of a competition called K-Pop Star Hunt.
I've
So
never
I thought
heard
that
of
was
that
pretty cool. I've
before.
never heard of that.
Yeah,
But
that's awesome.
some program she did really well on. And naturally, because she's from Thailand, she's friends and included in some group chats with many other Thai idols, such as NCT's 10, Blackpink's Lisa, GOT7's Bam Bam, and many from, is it G Idol or Giddle?
I've never known how to say their name.
I feel like, so the problem is, I think people say it both ways, and I don't know which one's right. Sometimes people say things incorrectly.
Yeah, I gravitate to G Idol, but I don't know if that's how you say it.
I don't know. To me, that's how I would probably say G Idol. Mm-hmm. Well, she's friends with a lot of people.
Of course.
And her representative fruit is a watermelon.
Watermelon.
Yeah. So next we have Yeon.
Yeah.
She is the main rapper.
She's the one that writes and composes music, right?
Yes, I do believe so. Because one of the things that she does is she raps. She writes several of her raps.
Ah, that's great.
But apparently she can play like percussion type instruments, like drums and stuff like that.
That's cool.
And she can speak Korean, English, Chinese, and Japanese, because why not? And she, too, once again, was in B2B's Beep Beep.
We gotta watch that, dude.
Beep, beep, ba, ba. Yeah, apparently she was in it. So I'm like, we gotta watch it.
Yeah.
And I thought this was really cute. Apparently she was like school classmates with Jungkook from BTS.
That's awesome.
Because she's a 1998 liner. So I'm like, it makes sense. She's like around his age. She's only a little, I think he's a 90, is he 98? No, he's 97, I think, right?
I feel bad, but I don't remember
I think he might be 97.
They're about the same age, dude.
They're
in the same
like
class.
close in age that they could have gone to like school together, right? Because some kids are a little bit younger than you. Some kids are, could be a year or two older than you.
He is a 1997 liner. So.
Yeah, so he's a wee bit older than her, but still gone to school with her. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was cute. And her representative fruit is a tomato.
Yay, that would be me too. I love
like it because everyone forgets that tomatoes are fruit.
They're fruits and they taste good.
Yes, so I thought that was really cute. And apparently she's also done some MC work.
Oh,
I wanted to mention for the show.
Hey.
Yeah. We up next have Unbin.
Unbin?
Is that how you say it? Unbin?
I'm like, yeah.
So she is the sub-vocal, sub-rapper face of the group, and she's the Magne. So she's born in January of 2000.
So she's 21.
Yes. So she can play the guitar, and that is one of her hobbies, along with shopping. And I don't know if this is true, but the internet tells me she knows how to pole dance.
Oh, that's awesome.
I feel like dance on a pole.
I feel like being able to do that, you got to have like
a really strong core.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just like, oof. Because, like everyone I think associates like pole dancing with like nudity and being a stripper. But I'm like, a lot of people do that just for like exercise. Because that's like a shape. Really, really good workout.
Yeah.
Like a really good workout.
I could never.
I know. But apparently she can speak English and she's trying to learn Spanish.
Hola. Hey.
And she was the member that was in the Produce 101 show. So she actually made it to the top 35. So she made it fairly far.
Nice.
And she was one of the members that was added to the group. So remember that's...
that's true.
She was on the show while she was being added. Mm-hmm. So that caused some of that... problems with being able to promote with the group. Initially, she was added in 2016.
Yes,
is when all of that happened. Mm-hmm. She's known as the Giant Magne because she's 5'7".
Whoa, she's freaking tall.
Well,
that's not fair.
To us, she's very tall.
I mean, for a female,
that's so I think all the other members, when I was looking, they're all like 5'2", 5'3", 5'5", 5'4". So she's 5'7". Yeah, and I'm like, yep, the Magne is always the tallest.
It is a thing.
Always the tallest. And her representative fruit is a lemon.
Hey, that's awesome.
So those are our 6 current members. Mm-hmm. Like I said, we do have one former member.
Yes.
Elkie. She was the lead dancer, and she was one of the visuals of the group. She is a 1998 liner, so she's still alive. She's just not in the group anymore.
Of course.
And if I'm not mistaken, she was actually from Hong Kong.
Okay.
She could speak Mandarin and Cantonese and Korean and some English as well. She was actually a child actress in Hong Kong as a kid. She was actually a member of a Hong Kong girl group called the Honeybees. I thought that was
a cute name.
And you may have seen her face before because she was in B2B's "I'll Be Your Man" music video.
Of course. Not even shocked at this point.
They always in the what do you call it? They always in the B2B.
Yes.
It's all connected. It's like a thing. And her representative fruit was a cherry.
Cherry.
Yeah, and like I said, she just officially left the group in 2021. So I'm sure most of the stuff that we're going to see, she's probably going to be in it as well. Of course, since, I believe she was one of the ones added in the group in 2016, but she just left in 2021. So she will be in most of the stuff that we'll be reacting to. But those are our members. Yeah.
I'm ready to react. Are you ready?
I am. We got to figure out what we want to watch.
We can figure out off camera.
We'll do it. So we'll be back in a second.
So we're back.
We are.
And we decided to react to their debut.
Yes.
The song that gave them their first win.
Sí.
And their most recent song.
Yeah.
So the first one is Pepe.
Sí.
That was released 6 years ago.
Yeah.
It has 12 million views.
Nice.
Are you ready?
I am. Should I say yes, sí? I was going with all the yeses I know.
Right.
Let's see. I've not heard this song before, so I don't know what to expect.
Same, but the thumbnail looks cool.
Let's do it.
Love her beanie.
I feel that.
Oh yeah, I feel that too.
Oh.
Oh, that's a cute outfit.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on in the video.
And honestly, I'm like, man, that beanie, how does that not fall down? I guess bobby pins, but...
I like the color.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a pretty blue.
I don't know what's going on, but it's interesting.
It's a cute song, though.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like overly happy, but definitely doesn't seem like a sad song.
Yeah.
But I don't know what they're saying.
And we don't have any subtitles on. Ooh, love her nails.
I like that they all have fabulous little ponytails when they're wearing the dresses.
Yeah. Those are cool outfits. Those are outfits I would rather wear, but can't pull off.
Oh.
Hey, I like that. That was awesome.
That was a cool rap. It was like kind of unexpected too.
Yeah.
Right, I do like her beanie.
So you say it says like it's like Pepe.
Pepe.
Pep. That's cool. It's like, the typical, like, here are the members and their names and stuff,
It's cute though.
Yeah. I mean, because it's a debut, so I'm like, that makes sense. Oh, I like this.
It's cute. Low key, I don't know why. Maybe it's because they had one of the moves that, like, you kind of, like, all the members in a line together and we're like, pat, pat.
Mm-hmm.
It, like, low key reminded me, like, don't come for me. Low key reminded me, like, Exit.
Oh, yeah,
like
I can see that.
Exit.
Don't come for her.
Baby CLC.
That was great.
That was really cute.
I
That was a pretty
enjoyed
good
that.
debut, too.
That was a solid debut.
Like, if we weren't watching the videos, seeing, like, the names pop up or whatever, I don't know if I would automatically, like, think that that's a debut song.
Oh, absolutely not. Well, maybe after seeing the video and realizing that they had the names on the video.
Right, but I mean, like, if I wasn't watching the video and I only just heard it.
Oh, the song?
Like, just heard the audio, I don't know if I would think that that's, like, the debut song.
At all. It was solid.
It was really good.
I enjoyed that. So,
yeah.
next song is No.
No, and this should be what gave them their win.
I believe so, yeah.
Show.
So it was released 2 years ago,
Uh-huh.
and it has 23 million views.
All right.
So
that's good.
I'm down. Let's do it.
I'm ready. I haven't heard it. I don't think.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Red lip now, earrings now.
Oh, snap.
High heel now, handbag now, red lip now, earrings now.
Y'all look very fabulous.
I know.
Like very fabulous mannequins.
Hey.
I'm like, oh snap.
She pulls off that blonde hair.
Oh yeah. Better than I pull off my blonde hair. Oh, that's a bright pink. No.
That's cool.
No. I like the whole no.
No. No. I love me. And you should.
Mm-hmm.
That's a truck.
It is.
I never see trucks in music videos like
That's
this.
true.
Not in K-pop, at least. My first thought went to country music. Their outfits are on point. Whoa.
Oh, are they carrying a casket?
Yes. I guess full of all the stuff, right?
I was thinking because they just killed us or something. Yeah, it is full of the stuff. I was thinking because they slayed. I was like, oh, they slayed. They killed all the fans. Yep, that's what's in there.
I'm just thinking the production. Oh, we need to buy a casket.
It's like, oh, do you want like a mannequin to go in it? No.
I see what you did there. That was solid.
Pretty cool. The video was pretty cool too.
Yeah, the colors.
There was like colors. There was a casket with stuff in it. Stuff was on fire.
Everything that they
There
kept
was a
saying no to
truck.
was on there. Yeah, I wish we had lyrics like subtitles. I guess we could do that. I don't know. I haven't tried, but But no.
No. And I was like, I like that part.
Yeah, it was
Like,
pretty cool.
da-da. No.
I was like,
Handbag?
no.
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 Lipstick? No. I liked it.
That was
That was
pretty
pretty
good.
cool, though.
Yeah.
I can see why you would win with that. That was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
So I think our last song, should be their most recent.
Helicopter.
Helicopter.
That was released from the time that we've been recording it 10 months ago. And that has 47 million views.
Ooh. So this one must be really well liked.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
Okay. Let's see what it's about. I hear a helicopter.
We won't be lonely at the top. Okay. Oh, this is like...
I feel like the production
majestic.
value just keeps going up and up and up.
yeah.
Helicopter.
Who's majestic as...
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
This one has subtitles. Oh, dude.
Oh.
Damn.
That contrast.
I know. I'm just like, dang.
Ooh, I like that purple color.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Ooh. I'm just like,
Ooh.
oh.
Girl, get it. Oh, her hair.
Oh, it looks like angel wings. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She also looks great in blonde hair.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, is it another Vix? Do they all look good blonde?
Right.
I'm like, oh, this is like, this feels different.
I know.
Ooh.
Hey.
I do like the rapping.
Oh, yeah. Their outfits, dude.
On point. Like,
Her hair. If I had straight hair, I would just have a bob cut all the time.
oh, yes. It looks so nice. Ooh.
That's cool choreo. Hey, get it? Get it, guys. They're like, oh.
That high note, though.
Hey, I know, man. And the choreo, dude.
Dang.
The journey never ends.
That helicopter taking them up to the top.
Hey, that's awesome. I like that a
was
lot.
Cool. Is that your favorite?
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite.
That was amazing. That was
That was
lit.
really good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That was like a hype song if I ever
Oh,
heard
dude,
one.
yes.
Too. Like I was just like,
And then just what the lyrics say too.
mm-hmm.
That's definitely a hype song all around. It was great. I enjoyed that.
I liked the rap in that. I felt it. I was
Oh,
like,
dude.
oh.
What they were wearing, their
They looked so
choreo, the
fabulous.
set, like
Choreography was cool.
everything was amazing.
That was amazing.
That was a good song. That was a
good.
really good song.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna go on my like personal
Oh,
playlist.
dude, yeah, that's great.
Well, that was awesome.
I'm super intrigued, and I might check out more music by them for sure.
Of course. And just to think that this all started with our friend Kevin going, black dress.
Oh, goodness. Good times. Good
And now
times in
here we
Korea.
are.
I know. Here we are now. Who would have
Who would
thought?
know?
Not me.
Not me. Not y'all either, probably.
Let's not let that meme die. Who would have thought? Not me. Anyway, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.